How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show. It's time to talk Boyden-Hull Rock Valley Nighthawk football with the head coach of the Nighthawks, Corey Brandt. Coach, thanks for joining us here this week.
Thank you, Joel.
Coach, let's talk a little bit about your football team. A fantastic year last year, a trip to the semifinals down to the Unidome, and returning a lot of starters from that team had to make it a little bit easier going into the off-season and into summer camp.
Experience is something that you just can't buy. That's something that's really important to have, and we're blessed to have a lot of guys that got some very quality playing time last year. Quite a few starters back, so yeah, definitely a good thing to see that. And like I said, it's nothing that you can buy. You can't replace it.
Well, obviously, you got to go through camp. There are still a few of those new faces that you come in. You're obviously going to miss some of those seniors from last year. How do you go about filling the holes and getting prepared for this year?
Filling the holes is always going to be a different thing because you never can replace them with the same kids. So when you're looking at gaps, we can't just replace a Cody Noble. He was an outstanding player for us last year. So this year it's probably going to be more by committee. We don't have one guy that's just like him. We've got several guys we think are pretty good that all have a little bit different skill set that can come in and do some of the things that hopefully mimic a little bit what Cody did, but you can't replace the one person. So for like running back for us, it's going to be by committee a little bit more, and then there's other guys that we got to bring in. They just got to develop as they come and keep getting better and better. And I think some good competition that we've had during camp for spots really has spurned that on. But you just try to grow them up fast, you kind of say, because they're going to kind of learn by fire once they get in there.
Well, and you talk about growing up fast, no faster than your week one opponent. The number one team in Class 2A, the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions, are coming to your place.
Yeah, they're ridiculously good. Watching them on film, they're just one quality team in every aspect of the game, and well coached. They were fun to watch without a doubt. And we didn't get a play in the last couple of years, or last year I should say. But man, they were just incredible team to watch play. Extremely physical, great defense, hard to stop offense with great athletes, a very special quarterback to say the least. Good athletes all around them, but the line play is something that I really watch, and really good offensive and defensive line. So that's where their strength is in a lot of ways, but they're so good all the way around with the skill players around them. It just makes them really tough.
Well, when we talk about tradition with Central Lyon George Little Rock and Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, you guys have had so many fantastic games over the years. You guys know each other well. The coaching staffs know each other. But what are some things you think you might see that might add a little wrinkle to tonight's game?
Boy, it's kind of renewing it again. You could say, we did play in 19. We didn't play last year. And I was just thinking back today to Coach Eben. I remember the game where he was a senior and beat us single-handedly on our field here in Rock Valley, and that was the first game of the year. And I think they won 12-6 or something like that. And he was all over the field. He ran the ball. He made every tackle. He was just that kind of player. So it brought me back to that, just thinking back to that a little bit today as a first-game contest against Central Lyon George Little Rock. So anyway, we just have such respect for him. In every aspect. We've had a lot of fun games. this is just the extra wrinkle, I guess you could say, is that you're the number one team in the state, and I don't know where we're ranked fourth or so. I don't really pay attention to that stuff too much. I just know that you're good, and we're going to have to go out there, and I think there's going to be a lot of people there, a lot of excitement going into the game and off again. And
what you might try and do defensively, where you think that possibly you could try and shut them down.
It's going to be tough. We're going to have to be really tough up front. We got to neutralize as much as we can that line of scrimmage. And you can't let this guy run around. He gets on the open field. It's about lights out for the opponent. It's just really tough. So we got to contain him as much as we can. And that's kind of funny. I say contain him. That's something that's really hard to do. But we got to keep him where we want him. I'll say it that way, as much as possible. And then all the way around, you got to play great team defense. You got to get to the football. If we can, create a couple turnovers. Those are big in first games of the year, big games. So we're definitely going to have to play just all around incredibly great team defense. Everybody's got to do their job and do it well.
Well, obviously the Lions are going to have a defense for you as well. Are there some things that you know that the Lions might try to do where you think you might have an edge offensively?
Well, what's really unique about them now compared to what they used to be last year, you can see them run a 3, a 4, a 5, or a 6 front. That's kind of all they played in the past for the most part, maybe a 5 front and some goal line stuff, but they're a little more multiple now with the 3 front look, the 4 front look. So by fronts and by what they give us, we've got different ways we believe we can attack them, either through run or pass games. So it's going to kind of be dictated by what they show us and what we can do with it. But they're not easy to score on, as everybody knows that played them last year. So we're going to have to definitely amp it up. We got to block till whistle. Can't have penalties. Can't turn that thing over. And man, we just got to find a way to get the ball down the field, and a few big plays wouldn't hurt in the process.
Well, Coach, as it comes down to in each and every game, but especially in the early season games, it comes down to doing the little things right, the mental errors. What do you see as some of the keys for your Nighthawks to pick up a win tonight?
First game keys, I think, are pretty much the same every year. The team that usually has the least amount of mistakes is probably going to be the one that wins the game in an evenly matched contest. So you said it, those little kind of things, the turnovers that happen, the penalties that happen, they can really affect outcomes of games, to say the least. And, just doing your job. You got to be assignment driven. You got to make sure that you're doing your job every play for your teammates. All 11 guys are on the same page in doing that. And then when you get a chance to make a play, you got to make it. It can't be one that, we could have had something there. Against really good teams like we're playing tonight, you definitely have to find a way to make those big plays when you get those opportunities, and make plays when you can.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time here this week, and we wish you the best of luck tonight.
Thank you, Joel.
That is the head coach of the Boyden-Hull Rock Valley Nighthawks, Corey Brandt. We'll be back with more of our pregame show when we return.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve healthcare that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show here tonight. Another season of Central Lyon George Little Rock football for the 2021 season. We're being joined by head coach Curtis Eben. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Joel. Thanks for having me.
Well, Curtis, let's talk a little bit about the off season. Coming off a fantastic year, a trip to the finals, coming up a little bit short in that last game. But then moving on into the off season, some faces went away, some new faces came in. How has the off season and the summer camp preparation got you ready for the season?
Yeah, it's been a great off season. We've had kids have been extremely dedicated to the weight room. A lot of kids out for track. Just a lot of good things you want to see. Kids out for baseball, track, all aspects of being involved and competing. So it's been a good summer. It's always better summer this year than last year. So it's good to see kids in the weight room every morning and getting after it and becoming better football players.
Well, obviously last year, a trip to the state championship game, a little bit unexpected, not necessarily in the sights there, happy to be there and excited for a fantastic year. This year, though, a little bit higher expectations and some higher rankings to you. How does your team go about preparing for something like that?
We as coaching staff and we preach to the players. We prepare every week like we did last week, like we will next year, like any other time. We got to focus on Boyden-Hull Rock Valley tonight. And so, our kids, try not to read the media stuff. It's tough. Obviously, we understand why we're at where we're at, just from previous year. But like you said, we got a lot of new faces. We got key guys that graduated last year, number one, and we got a lot of new faces on the football field. So we got a lot of roles to fill, a lot of key positions to fill, and we got to find out who can play, and that'll start tonight.
Well, obviously the first game of the season, always a little bit tougher because, like you said, with the new faces on your team, yet new faces on the other side of the ball as well. We're definitely familiar with Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, but they're going to bring in some new things from a good team that they had last year as well.
Yeah, they're a semifinalist team, end up losing to Harlan. The ball just didn't bounce their way in that semifinal game, but I think 9 of their guys on defense return, 7 on offense. So there's a core group that's going to be back from a team that was a very talented team. Offensively, quarterback's back this year. Did an outstanding job of running their offense, and that Cats kid. And so, and then they got the top receiver back from last year. And so, again, they got some good personnel. Their offensive line is huge, returning a bunch of those guys. So, defensively, they fly around. They're on a 4-4 look, basically, on defense, and then those linebackers will just come steaming all the time. So we got to know where they're at. We've had a good week of practice picking those guys up, and hopefully that transition to the game tonight.
Well, you talk about that, them bringing blitzes from every which angle. That's just kind of the way the Nighthawks have always played. A few new offensive linemen out there and a few new sets. What are some things that we're going to see out of you offensively where you think you might be able to catch those guys if they over-pursue?
The big thing, like you said, counters and screens, and then just smash mouth up the middle with the run game type of thing. And that's, we got to control the line of scrimmage early, get them on their toes, hold them accountable. Anytime you face a team that's maybe a little bit undisciplined, you get the accountability is a huge fact of it. So, obviously with Zach in the backfield, we have that ability to, run pass option a lot. So, we gotta keep him mobile as much as possible. We got to hit Cooper on some short passes and let him be an athlete. And so, it's going to be a fun night of that. They're going to make some plays, but hopefully in the end we're making more plays.
Well, on the defensive side of the ball, we've got some new faces out there, maybe a few new looks we might see defensively on our side. What are some things that we're going to try and do to try and create a little chaos of our own and shut down their offense?
Yeah, our key is going to be our front seven with Lyle and Kale at the defensive ends, and then you got Max Gruss and Chase Deans in the middle there with D tackles. Linebackers, again, we bring 2 of the 3 back. We moved Rex down linebacker. He's done an outstanding job at middle, really runs our defense extremely well. And so, we'll start off in that 4-3 base, and, hopefully we can get some pressure on. We're going to have a couple sophomores in the secondary with Noah Tahark and Graham Eben. And then we got, obviously, some experience with Zach and Cooper, too. So, it's going to be a mixture of guys, but, all 11 got to play together in defense, and all 11 got to do the responsibility every play. And hopefully, we can bounce in and out of that 4-3, maybe a 3-3-5 defense. depends on what they do and what the look that we get. So it's a big night for those guys. Big night in the fact of there's a lot of returning guys over there. They're physical, and it's going to be a battle up front with two very good teams.
Well, and obviously, with the first game, you have those first game jitters. You have a couple of those sophomores in there that don't have a lot of experience. And then there's also those mental mishaps that you're always going to see in those early season games. How have you guys done preparing for stuff like that to happen?
Last week we went down to Lamar's and did a little scrimmage, played a little game situation with Lamar's down there, and just little things like that. Hopefully that experience of going on the road, getting yourself prepared for it, and just preparing yourself mentally, physically, and putting yourself in those shoes will help prepare tonight. So, really we want it to be more of like a game 2 setting. But yeah, like you said, we got to control the ball. We got to do the little things better than we did last week. And we'll have to do that every week going forward here. But hopefully our guys are settled in. A lot of the guys that come back lead by example, and we fly around and make plays.
Well, obviously, going on the road in week 1, you got a little bit of that last week, a trip down to Lamar's, like you said. But on the road this week, going to Hull and going to play Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, a little bit different than playing them in Rock Valley. How do we get ready for going on the road?
Yeah, the biggest thing is get on that bus. We're getting on that bus and it's football, and stay focused on the ride over there. Get off that bus and prepare for battle. And that's our guys got that mentality, and we'll make sure we keep that tonight going on there. Like I said last week, going down Lamar's, we had that same mentality. It's a short trip. Hull ain't that far away, and so our guys will get on the bus and we'll get down and take care of business.
Well, they are talking that there's a possibility of a little weather in the forecast. If it does get into that way where the rain starts to come down, do you think that benefits us, or is that going to affect us more or them?
I probably a little bit of both. I always say weather isn't going to impact how we play football, and I truly believe that. We'll just get down and dirty and get after if we have to, and it's part of the game, and if it happens, it happens. But from a game calling standpoint, or changing the game aspect, that ain't gonna change anything that we do or how we do it. And we'll play in whatever weather, and we'll get after it.
Well, Coach, a few guys dinged up here heading into game number 1 for us. Who has come into that role and done a good job of filling into those spots that we're going to have missing early on in the season?
Yeah, we started off. We lost Josh Albert early on with the torn ACL. He helped us, gave depth at corner and tailback, and so that definitely lost some depth there. And tailback and Graham Eben and Isaiah Johnson will take some duties from over there, and then Noah Tahark and Andrew Austin will help with the corner positions, the depth there. So line Jackman Wisen gets the start tonight at right guard position that J.J. Vanderzee played, but J.J.'s been dealing with some injuries with his back, and we've been slowly getting him back. He's practiced a couple days this week. It looks good, so hopefully he's back next week. But Jack's doing an outstanding job. Jack's had a very good camp so far, and really has improved in everything he's doing. Every week he gets better, and so we feel very good with Jack in there also. So we just lose some depth with our offensive line with JJ being out. So but we feel good about it. And right now those are probably our two big key injuries that are impacting us. We actually have just some little things here and there that are kind of bothering us, but nothing that's going to keep kids out.
Well, obviously, here we are, game number 1, opening up the season against Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. We're ranked, they're ranked. It's going to come down to the little things out there, but what do you see as some of those little things that's going to affect the outcome tonight?
I think it's going to come down to tackling and blocking and just the things that football always is about. Obviously, we got to limit our turnovers. We got to create some turnovers. If we can create some turnovers, get some field position battles, win those type of plays, we'll be on okay shape. Can't give them a short field, can't give them turnovers. So it's just one of those things that it comes down to just blocking and tackling. Game 1 nerves. We got to tackle. We have to drive our feet low on contact, and just make plays.
Well, Coach, we're looking forward to a fantastic season. Looking forward to getting together each and every week, and we appreciate your time.
As always, thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
That is the head coach of the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions, Curtis Eben. We'll be back with more of the pregame show when we return.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face, a long lost friend with a helpful hand, picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard, with people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin and Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve healthcare that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hessler Field here from Hall, Iowa. Central Lyon George Little Rock football on the air here tonight. The Lions set to kick off the 2021 season against the Boyden-Hull Rock Valley Nighthawks. Live from Hall, Iowa, playing tonight at Hessler Field. A beautiful field out here tonight. It looks to be in fantastic conditions out here. A little bit hot, a little bit humid out here tonight. Going to be tough. Kids are going to have to really work on what they are going to do for hydration. They got to make sure they're drinking the water, drinking the pickle juice, whatever they need. These guys got to get after it and be ready to go. And hopefully throughout the night, we don't see the cramping come into play. We would hate for that to alter what happens throughout the game and alter the play, but it is something that you have to prepare for. And those are the things we worry about and work with. And talking with both coaches, they know the depth of a football team is important. And the next man up, next man in, that's the mentality you got to play with in case one of those things should happen. Central Lyon George Litterock comes into the season preseason ranked number 1 in the Class 2A polls and have the big target on their back, and they feel they are ready to play with it and ready to come at you each and every in 1A, and then they'll kick off district play against number 4 West Lyon over in Inwood, and that will be a tough one as well. So the first 4 games are going to be the most challenging for the Lions here on the season, and nothing like getting your season underway. When you're set on top, you're going to go out there and you've got to prove yourself and come out and be ready to play from the get-go. Lions captains out there on the field. Lions have won the toss. They have elected to defer, and that means the Nighthawks will elect to receive. Nighthawks will be moving from right to left on your screen and in your eye. Lyle Moore, Zach Lutmer, Rex Van Wy out there as Lions this season. Lions are set to kick off here tonight, and the big question will be for the Boyden-Hull Rock Valley Knights. We've heard a lot about it. Would it be Tanner Teslaw? Would it be Caleb Katz starting at the quarterback spot? It will be Caleb Katz, according to Coach Corey Brandt here tonight. Caleb Katz will be the starting quarterback. Lane Schmidt at the tailback spot. Halfback Sam Remery, Lane Van Kickerix, and Tanner Teslaw at your set ends. Your flanker receiver will be Bryson Van Grothies. At the front line, you'll have Brevin Kramer, Luis Campos, Cole Blankensport, Ryan Strait, and Brian Zylstra, the starting offense for the Boyden-Hull Rock Valley Knights. For the Lions defense, they'll come out, and up front, they've got Lyle Moore at the defensive end, Chase Thedens and Max Gruss at the D-tackles, Cale Schulte, the other defensive end, Gable Van Beek at the linebacker spot, as well as Rex Van Wy and Caden Van Burkham. Defensive backs, Cooper Spees, Zach Lutmer, Graham Eben, and Noah Terhark will be your starters for the Lion defense. Cooper Spees has the ball teed up. He is your kicker. Back to do the returning duties here for the Boyden-Hull Rock Valley Nighthawks is Landon Van Kickerix and Bryson Van Grothies. Nighthawks stand back at their own 6-yard line, ready to receive the punt. 12 minutes on the board. The ball is teed up. We'll get the official signal. And we are underway in the 2021 football season here in the state of Iowa. Taking the ball right off the bat, working left side and upended. Noah Terhark right away gets underneath Van Kickerix at the 20-yard line. And Boyden-Hull Rock Valley will start their first offensive set right there. Here comes the Lion defense out there. Lions dressed in their road whites with the purple pants and the gold helmets. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, the black unis, the black pants, the black jerseys, and the black helmets, and the black and blue Nighthawk on that helmet as well. Caleb Katz will step into the quarterback position. A lot of offset here. You're going to see some quick hitters. And Caleb Katz knows how to run this offense well. He did it a lot last year, and this Nighthawk team went all the way to the state semifinals down at the Unidome before their season came to an end. 9 returning starters on offense, 7 of them on defense for the Nighthawks. So a very experienced football team meriting that number 4 ranking in the 3A polls. Katz looks over the defense, man in motion here, fake the hand, back to pass. Katz goes deep down the sidelines right away, over the top, and overshoots his intended receiver, Van Kickerix. But the Nighthawks taking a shot on first down and trying to catch the Lions off guard, but goes for naught, overthrown over the top there. Van Kickerix had a step on Cooper Spees. Second down and 10 now for the Nighthawks as they set up in that shotgun formation once again. Van Grothies now stands alongside Katz in the backfield. Back to pass once again. Quick pass over the left side. He's got his man Teslaw. Teslaw makes the catch for a quick 7 yards. 7 yards on the pickup will set up a third down and short. 3rd down and 2. They will give him 8 as he got out of bounds. So a 3rd down and 2 for the Nighthawks. We'll see if they go to the run game. Lions looking to get a quick 3 and out to start the series off on defense. Shotgun formation. Man in motion. They hand off to him on the jet sweep. Cuts it up the field. Has first down yardage. Landon Van Kickerix. Nice little run there to find the 6 on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10 now at the 34-yard line. Nighthawks break the huddle once again. Katz goes into that shotgun formation. Van Grothe stands to his right. Twins to the right. Single to the left. 3 yards for Van Grothe there on 1st down. First down running play, a little bit different for the tripped up as he crosses the 45 out to the 48-yard line. Gable Van Beek coming up and making the tackle, but not before another 1st down is made. Tough run in there for Caleb Katz. Had the open backfield. Looked like he was going to throw it deep down the field. Decided to tuck and run wisely. 1st down and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Man in motion once again, and Katz will go right up the middle. Crosses the 50-yard line into Lyon territory, down to the Lions 48 for a pickup of 4. 2nd down and 5 or 6 here. We'll see exactly how the ball is spotted. It is right on the 48-yard line. So 2nd and 6 for the Nighthawks. Shotgun formation once again for Katz. He stands in the backfield. Single receivers off to each side. Man coming in motion. That is Van Kickerix. They hand off up the middle. Blown up in the backfield. Lions all over it. Rex Van Wy coming through and gets the tackle for the loss. A 3-yard loss on the carry there that time. 3rd down and 9 coming here for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Nighthawks will break the huddle. Empty backfield they'll set up in. 4 wide receivers off to the right side. Single man to the right. Katz alone in there. Now a man in motion. Coming across is Van Grothe. Rolling out weak side. Throws underneath. Has his man Remerdy. Remerdy up the field. Has 1st down yardage. Crosses the 35 to the 34-yard line. And a 1st down pitch and catch for the Nighthawks keeps this drive alive. 15-yard pass there. Sam Remerdy on the catch there for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Keeps the chains moving. Nice drive being put together here to start off the season. 1st and 10 now, Nighthawks at the 34-yard line of CLGLR. Lions looking to bend but don't break on the defensive side. Back to pass once again. Over the top once again. Tries to find Tesla. Firing down the sidelines, cannot connect on the deep pass down at the goal line. Clock stops on the incompletion. 8:11 to go here in the 1st quarter. 2nd down and 10 coming for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. 5-yard line of the Lions. Lions need to try and get a defensive stop here. Empty backfield, everybody spread out to the right side. It's a run all the way for Katz. He rolls out over the right side, has to make a guy miss. Gets outside and brought down by Cooper Spees, but a flag comes down late. And we'll see if that is in the area of a face mask. And they will say the flag is against Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Looks like maybe a block in the back or a hold at the 40 or at the 30-yard line. So a 3-yard gain will be negated by the holding call. It'll push him back to the 40 and set up 2nd down and about 15 or 16. Wholesale changes now by the Nighthawks as they bring in 4 and 5 new guys. The skill position very deep for this Nighthawk football team. 2nd down and 16 now. Ball at the 40-yard line. Katz will break the huddle. Bryson Van Grothe will stand to his left. Twin receivers off to each side. Katz will call it out, brings a man in motion. That's Van Kickerix. He'll run all the way through, back to pass. Katz is now under pressure. He's got to roll out left side. Now he has more pressure. He'll tuck and run. He'll get up across the 35 and run out of bounds near the 30-yard line and got pretty much what they lost in the penalty as he runs out at about the 31. A 9-yard pickup there for Caleb Katz. 3rd down and 7 is the placement of the ball here. Clock stopped as Katz got out of bounds with 7:36 to play here. Ball on the 31-yard line of CLGLR. Katz in the shotgun. Van Grothes to his left. Twin receivers each side. Katz calls it out. Back to pass. Now look at left side. Looks underneath. Has his man to Slaw. Lions tried to jump the route but missed it. Slaw made a great catch and got down inside right at the 20-yard line, 11 yards on the reception. Another 1st down and a long drive being put together here by the Nighthawks on the opening. All right, timeout being called here right now. Sorry about the loss of audio there. Had a little bit of electrical difficulties here in the booth. Blowing a breaker. Those are the things that come out here, those small things. Looks like we've got a player down on the field here for the Lions. And looks like it's Gable Van Beek. Actually, I do believe it's Noah Terhark. And Terhark, the starting cornerback, sophomore cornerback, being helped off the field by the Lions. First down and 10 will be the play here for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley as they enter the red zone of CLGLR on the 20-yard line. Terhark will come off the field. This is that next man up mentality here as Terhark goes off the field, coming in to play corner for him. We'll have to stop before he gets enough for a 1st down. 10, maybe 11 yards on the reception. Tanner to Slaw, easy play there. So many weapons for this Boyden-Hull Rock Valley team. So many different guys who can touch the football and do good things with it. First down and 10 once again to Slaw, looking deep down the sidelines, looking left side, over the top, has his man, and we're looking from an official sign. The officials looking, they say it's a catch in the end zone. 26 yards over the top, Tanner to Slaw to Caleb Katz. And Boyden-Hull Rock Valley is on the board first. Caleb Katz so fast and so effective on the football field. No matter where he is, you got to be able to identify him. Got there behind Taylor Putnam and made the catch on the sidelines and able to get in to the end zone for the touchdown. 3:47 here to go in the first quarter as the Nighthawks strike first. They will come on to do the kicking duties. And Gale Enciso will come on to be the kicker for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. He will line it up. Extra point to come. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 3:47 to go in the first quarter. Lions trail Boyden-Hull Rock Valley 7-0. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here, Lyon football on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley striking first here in the first quarter. 3:47 to go in this first quarter, a 7-0 lead after a 26-yard reception from Tanner Teslaw to Caleb Katz down the left sidelines. Lions took over on a fumble earlier in the game and able to do nothing with it on 3 and out, and were forced to punt the ball away. Gave a short field to Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Kicking duties once again coming on here for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Gale Enciso. Cooper Spees back to return here for the Lions. A short kick. Spees comes up, catches it at the 15, breaks over the left side, cuts through a few tackles, gets out across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Lions will start first down and 10 there. Lions first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line. 20 yards better than their first offensive set after the fumble recovery. Let's hope now out of the shadows of their own end zone, maybe they can do a little bit more with their offense this time. Maybe they can try a few more things and try and open it up. As Zach Lutmer comes in, everybody in tight now here around Lutmer. That'll bring the defense in tight as well. Back to pass is Lutmer. Quick pass out in the flat. Overshoots Graham Eben out of the backfield. Incomplete pass will bring up second down and 10. Clock stops on the incompletion. 3:37 to go here in the first quarter. Second and 10 for the Lions on their own 26-yard line. Their second possession here of the ball game. Looking to find their rhythm. Shotgun formation, twin receivers to the right. Single man goes to the left. Eben in the backfield. Man in motion now is Putnam. They'll fake to him. Lutmer takes it right side, cuts it up the field. Decides to go up the middle there instead of breaking it outside. Gets tripped up by the offensive lineman, but not before he picks up 5 yards on the carry. Third down and 5 now for the Lions. A little bit more comfortable. They have lots of options they can do out of this formation. Third down and 5. So many threats when you get in that third down and short situation. But so far, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley has been up to the challenge. Shotgun formation, twins left, single right, man in motion. They'll hand off to the motion man, Putnam. Putnam is blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing back at the 26-yard line. He's knocked down for a 5-yard loss, and the Lions will be forced to punt the ball away again. Fourth down and 10 coming here for CLGLR. Lions will be forced to punt the ball away. Caden Van Berkom on to do the punting duties. Katz back to do the receiving for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Katz will come underneath of it. He'll catch it at the 35. Start making his way up the right side. Flag will fly in the area of a block in the back. And we do believe that will be the call. So about a 15-yard return for Katz, but it will come back to the point of the flag. Officials discussing it over here. Call will be against Boyden-Hull Rock Valley for that block in the back. So 10 yards will be marked off from the 38. And the Nighthawks will start at their own 28-yard line with 2:16 to play here in the first quarter. Nighthawks lead 7-0 here in the first quarter, scoring earlier on their second drive, a 26-yard pass from Tanner Teslaw to Caleb Katz. Nighthawks once again will come out. Looks like Teslaw will go back to that quarterback position once again. Teslaw will send a single man to the right side. Quads to the left side, empty backfield. Now they shift around. Remerdy goes to the outside. Van Grothies comes into the backfield. They'll hand off Van Grothies. He'll cut to the outside, has some running room, runs into Lutmer, and falls forward for a couple. Gets across the 30 out to the 34-yard line, so going to be a nice pickup of about 6 yards. Second down and 4 or 5. Under 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Opening game of the 2021 season here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. My name is Joel Viss. Glad to have you with us. Shotgun formation once again. Twin receivers, right man in motion is Van Grothies. Rolling out to pass. Teslaw turns around, throws back across. Bubble screen underneath. Out in the open is the Landon Van Kickerix. He cuts it across the field. He's off to the races. And Van Kickerix will go to the house. 66 yards for Landon Van Kickerix. He takes the bubble screen all the way for the Nighthawk touchdown. Tanner Teslaw looked like he was coming left, turned around, fired back to the right side. And it was over from there as Van Kickerix able to cut through the defense and find the open room. And it's a 13-0 lead for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. On to do the kicking duties here once again, Gale Enciso. The kicker as a late runner on here on the offensive line for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, trying to get the playoff here quickly, and they will get the snap off. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 1:22 to play in the first quarter, 14-0. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley leading Central Lyon George Little Rock. We'll be back with more Lyon football on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin and Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
Back at Hessla Field here in Hall, Iowa, opening game of the 2021 season for Central Lyon George Little Rock football. Lions trailing here in the first quarter, 14-0 against Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley has come to life here in the last two possessions and able to hit a couple big passes. This time a 66-yard pass from Tanner Teslaw to Landon Van Kickerix for the score. Lions will come out here trying to get things going in their third offensive set of the season. But a wonderful facility, great crowd on hand for both sides. Gale Enciso will set the ball on the tee here. And he'll be ready to give the ball a boot. Last time around had a short kickoff. Putnam and Cooper Spees back to return here for the Lions. We'll see if they choose to kick deep here again or if they go back to a short kick over the top. And Ciso, squib kick, hits it off the up back there, and I do believe Boyden-Hull Rock Valley has it. It looks like it. The Nighthawks are jumping on it, and they are. Gale Enciso kicks it right off of the up man there in the front row. Lions not ready for it, kicks it off of the blocker. And they recover in a big swing there First down and 10. Nighthawks inside of Lyon territory at the 39-yard line. It has been all Nighthawks here in the first quarter as they lead 14-0, looking for more. Slaw comes out at the quarterback spot. He'll send 3 receivers to the right, twin receivers to the left. Empty backfield here for Slaw. Man in motion now from left to right. Slaw back to pass. Looking right side. He's got pressure. Now left side. Still on the run. Going to try and throw it down the field. Does, and it's picked off by Zach Lutmer. Lutmer steps in front and gets the interception. And that's what the Lions needed there after the costly turnover on the kickoff. They turn around and return the favor, and Lutmer gets his first interception of 2021. Good pressure up there by the defensive line for the Lions. Made Slaw hurry the throw, and just trying to get it out of his hands and avoid the sack. Lutmer able to jump the route. So the Lions get away with one. They'll take over 1st and 10 on their own 36-yard line. Twin receivers to each side, even in the backfield with Lutmer. Lutmer fakes the handoff, back to pass. Now going to go underneath, screen pass, and tripped up from behind is Isaiah Johnson. Nothing doing there. Might have given him a yard. We'll see exactly what they go with. And it looks like nothing on the reception. Isaiah Johnson tripped up from behind, so 2nd down and 10 for CLGLR. Lions struggling here in these early down situations to get some good positive yards and then find themselves in trouble on 3rd down. Shotgun formation again, twins to the right, single to the left, man in motion. Lutmer's going to take off and run. Tucks, cuts, left side, makes a few guys miss. Very close to 1st down yardage. And depending on where they spot the ball, he might have it. He leaned forward. They might say he's just shy of the 36, but they will give it to him. So 10 yards on the carry, and Lutmer keeps the chains moving. First down of the night for Central Lyon. George Little Rock comes with 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Lions will see if they decide to run another play or if they decide to go to the end of the break and try and take a breather. Now they're going to try and rush one up here with 5 seconds on the clock. Lutmer will think again there, and he'll just walk off the field. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. After 1 quarter, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley leading Central Lyon George Little Rock 14-0. We'll take a break and be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve healthcare that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
Back at Hessla Field here in Hall, Iowa. Central Lyon George Little Rock football on the Lion Broadcast Network. Joel Viss with you. Glad to have you along for the 2021 season. Great crowd on hand across the way. The student section dressed all up in neon here tonight for the Lions. At the end of first quarter of play, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley leading CLGLR 14-0. Lions were able to force 2 turnovers in that first quarter to help limit some of the damage here. Now they're trying to cut in to that Nighthawk lead. Lions going to switch things up now. This time Reese Vanderzee coming in at the quarterback spot as he will stand in the backfield.
Lions trying a little bit of switching of their own. Vanderzee throws down the sidelines and throws it incomplete, very close to being a backwards pass there, and very aware was Boyden-Hull Rock Valley as they jumped on that one. They were going to take it to the house. 2nd down and 10 coming now for CLGLR. Vanderzee in the ball game at the quarterback spot here as we start quarter number 2. He'll sit in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers off to both sides. Tailback behind him is Isaiah Johnson. Fake the hand, rolls out right side, finds Gable Van Beek. He's got it in the flat. Down the field he goes, picks up a huge block, cuts through a defender down inside the 20-yard line. And a big gain there for the Lions as they find Gable Van Beek over the flat there, and he got down the field. He picked up a huge block from Jay Schrick, and Schrick opened him up for a huge gain as they bring it down to the 17-yard line. First down and 10, Lions once again. Vanderzee calls it out. Quick pass down the left side. He's got Putnam. Putnam tries to sidestep a defender, gets down to the 15 as he does get a pickup of 3 that time around. 2nd down and 8 coming here for the Lions. Lions finally starting to threaten here after the big pass play to Gable Van Beek. Vanderzee back in the shotgun once again. Twin receivers right. Single man is Spees to the left. Man coming in motion. They'll fake the hand there. Vanderzee's going to take off and run. He cuts it up the field down to the 10, the yard line. Maybe they'll give him the 11. We'll see. It looks like they're just shy. But nonetheless, about a 5-yard pickup there for Reese. Third down and 3 at the 10-yard line now for CLGLR, trying to finish one off and get on the board. Lions switch things up at the quarter break as Reese Vanderzee comes in at the quarterback. Now Zach Lutmer back in. Lutmer back in at the quarterback spot, sends a man in motion. Lutmer keeps right side, cuts it up the field, puts the head down, has first down yardage and more. Inside the 5, down to the 4. 6-yard pickup for Lutmer that time. He sets up first down and goal now for the Lions. We'll see if they go into the big package or if they stay in this shotgun formation. Lions in, they get inside the 10, sometimes like to go in that monster package, and does not look like they will do it. They'll stay in the pistol. Twin receivers left, single man to the right. Isaiah Johnson stands behind Lutmer. Lutmer calls it out. He'll hand off. Johnson left side, puts the head down. He's hit immediately and dropped after a gain of 1. Not much room for Isaiah Johnson to run. Coming through there for the tackle was Landon Van Kickericks. 2nd down and goal. Now ball at about the 3-yard line. 9:25 to play here in the second quarter. 14-0 the lead for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Lions trying to cut into it here and finish off this drive. Pistol formation, Twins left, single man to the right. Graham Eben now in the ball game. Man in motion from left to right, that's Van Berkom. Handoff right up the middle to Eben. He's blown up in the backfield, loses about a yard. Nothing doing for Graham as it'll set up a goal line situation once again back at the 4. 3rd down and goal now. They will give him back to the original line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play for Eben. 3rd down and 3. Clock on the move. 8:40 to play in this first quarter. Lions need to cash in here to try and stunt some of the momentum of Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Everybody in tight, empty backfield for Lutmer. Man in motion from right to left. Lutmer's going to keep rolling left side, going to throw into the flat, but the flags fly. Do believe you'll have early motion against CLGLR. Had the touchdown on the play. The right play call, but some early motion going to cause a 5-yard penalty and take that touchdown off the board. Now it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 8. Central Lyon George Little Rock most likely will go for it here on 4th down inside the 10-yard line. So don't necessarily need to score on this play, but need to get it close. Lions looking over to the sidelines here, trying to find the right play as they break the huddle. Twins to the right, twins to the left, empty backfield. Here's Zach Lutmer. Lutmer brings a man in motion. That's Van Beek. They'll roll out left side once again. Lutmer looking out in the flat, throws to the corner, has Cooper Spies for the Lion touchdown. 8-yard touchdown reception for Cooper Spies has the Lions on the board. 7:53 to go here in the second quarter, and the Lions have cut the lead in half. Lions will now come on to do the kicking duties. Cooper Spies, the kicker for the Lions. Lions will set up in the swinging gate. And here they come, rotating around. And Spies will go in to the formation. 7:53 to go here in the second quarter. Lions, a nice drive put together. Switching some things up, Reese Vanderzee we got to see come in, play a little bit of quarterback, and then Zach Lutmer, an 8-yard pass to Cooper Spies to finish it off in the back corner of the end zone. Cooper Spies added the extra point to cut the lead in half here. Now the Lion defense will have to see what they can do. Nighthawk offense has been good so far tonight. They have moved the ball very well. They have been hampered a few times by some costly turnovers. A fumble inside the 5-yard line early in the first quarter, and then an interception on their last drive. Lions getting an extended break. This officiating crew doing a nice job here. Hot and humid tonight for the opening night of 2021, and they are taking some extended time at these breaks to make sure these guys get plenty of water in them and trying to keep these kids from cramping up. So a big credit to that officiating crew for their efforts. A.R. Hessler Field here in Hull. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley plays a few games here throughout the year. They also play over in Rock Valley throughout the season, as they are ranked number 4 in Class 3A. They have a tough district, obviously, in that 3A, and some good teams in the area. The Lions ranked number 1 in Class 2A coming into the season, and a tough district as well, as they kick off district play against West Lyon this year. And we all know the history behind the Wildcats and the Lions. But that is down the road. Taking care of business here is the objective first. Cooper Spies has the ball teed up for the Lions. And he will get the official sign and send the Lions out. Spies will go on the move there. A quick little pooch kick trying to return the favor. The up back for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley is ready for it and catches it at the 45-yard line. So good field position on Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Very aware of what was going on there. Lions trying to return the favor that Boyden-Hull Rock Valley did on them just a possession ago. Nighthawks will come out here. Looks like they will send Caleb Katz back into the quarterback position. Switching it around between Katz and Tanner to Slaw here tonight. Both very effective. Katz effective anytime he has the ball in his hands. But he will run the quarterback show this time. Empty backfield, 4 wide receivers off to the right side. Now they'll shift into that Wildcat formation. Cade Fisher will go into the backfield. Lions got to know the run is coming, and the jump and a flag on the play. Early movement by the Nighthawks. 5-yard penalty against Boyden-Hull Rock Valley will push them back to the 40-yard line, make it 1st down and 15. Nighthawks look over to the sidelines trying to get the signs. They have the cards up in the air, and they go by pictures and signals to decide what play is out there. First down and 15 for the Nighthawks at the 40-yard line. 7:51 to play here in the half. They'll shift once again into this Wildcat formation. Cade Fisher, will he run or will he throw? Shovel pass up the middle. Lions are on top of it. Caden Van Berkom trips up the tailback coming through and able to knock him down in the backfield. Might have got back to the original, or back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, they're going to give him a yard on the carry there. But Casey Pick, the carrier there for the Nighthawks. Second down now and 14 for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Shotgun formation. Teslaw back in. Back to pass. Teslaw looking down the right side. Good protection over the middle of the field and almost intercepted once again. Caden Van Berkom and Rex Van Wy both had a beat on it. Both had the pick in their sights, and they collided as they tried to make the catch. Nonetheless, an incomplete pass. We'll set up third down and long. Clock stops on the incompletion. 7:08 to go here in the second quarter. Nighthawks lead 14-7. Lions looking to grab a defensive stand here as Teslaw sits in that shotgun. 4 wide to the right, single man to the left, man in motion. Fake the hand, rolling out right side. Teslaw looks underneath, has his man. That is Katz. Katz has the catch, has the first down, and gets out inside the 40-yard line at the 38. And a great pitch and catch once again for 19 yards. Tanner Teslaw to Caleb Katz. Teslaw to Katz has been a deadly weapon so far here in the first half for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Clock stops as Katz went out of bounds. Shotgun formation, Teslaw in the backfield. Van Grothe stands to his right, twins to each side. Now Remedy comes in motion. They will hand off to Van Grothe up the middle, spins off the first tackle. Ball hits the ground. Fight for it underneath. Do believe the Lions have it. And the Lions do. They force their third turnover of the ball game as Van Grothe drops the ball. Van Grothe was looking for extra yardage. He had spun off a couple tackles, but forgot to take the ball with him. Lions pounce on it, and they will get the bend but don't break once again. The offense comes onto the field. First and 10, CLGLR on their own 30-yard line, just under 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Lutmer looks over to the sidelines. He's got his call. Shotgun formation, all alone in the backfield. Twin receivers to the left and twin to the right. Lutmer's going to call it out, man in motion. That is Van Beek. Fake to him, cuts it up the field there, picks up a yard, maybe 2. Actually, the backside judge is going to give him nothing on that. Going to say his knee went down right at the 30. And it'll be second down and 10 now for CLGLR. Lutmer comes up. He's got a little limp going after that tackle. Fell a little bit awkward. Lutmer once again breaks the huddle. He'll be alone in the backfield. Twin receivers left, twins to the right. Has an up back off to his left as well. Back to pass. Lutmer looking down the field, looks underneath, has his man. It is caught underneath there by Jay Schrick, and Schrick gets up the field for a 9-yard completion. Little crossing route underneath there, and Schrick makes the catch. Third down and 1. That's where the Lions want to be. Third down and short. Clock on the move, 5:40 to play here in the first half. Lions looking to get that first down, keep the chains alive, get a chance to maybe tie this game up before the half. Empty backfield again, twins right, twins to the left. Lutmer calls it out. Man in motion is Putnam. Fake to him. Lutmer straight up the middle. Cuts it out left side. He's got open room down the sidelines. Gets out of bounds inside the 40 at the 36-yard line. Well, they'll give him the 35. And a nice run by Zach once again. Another good run there for Lutmer. 26 yards on the carry as he went up the field, had first down yardage, but then doing what he does, makes that one cut, and he's off to the races. Out of bounds, so the clock stops. 5:19 on the board. First down and 10, Lions at the 35-yard line of the Nighthawks. Empty backfield once again. Twins left, Twins to the right. Man in motion, that's Putnam. Putnam goes by, rolling out right side, looking in the flat, looks down the field, and overshoots Jay Schrick. He was wide open at the first down marker, and just a little bit too much zip on it from Lutmer. Once again, a nice play call by the Lions, just can't connect on it. And Lutmer will go out of the field. He will go to the sidelines, get a little break, as Reese Vanderzee will come into the game back at the quarterback position. Vanderzee in the backfield. Isaiah Johnson stands to his left. Twin receivers to each side. Vanderzee, quick pass, left side, just about picked off, trying the bubble screen. And Boyden-Hull Rock Valley read it, man. Cade Fisher jumped it. And if he makes that catch, he is gone. Nonetheless, a incomplete pass makes it 3rd down and 10 for the Lions. As Vanderzee still in at the quarterback spot. Vanderzee breaks the huddle. He'll stand in the shotgun formation. Johnson stands to his right. 3 wideouts right side. Single man is Spees to your left. Rolling out right side, has some pressure, throws underneath. That one's picked off and going to the house the other way. Cade Fisher this time has got it. A pick 6 in the books. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley read it. And that time they are able to go to the house, and a pick 6 going 60 yards. And the Nighthawks are on the board once again here with just under 5 to play in the second quarter. 60-yard pick 6 there. Fisher missed it the last time. That time he got it, and he took it to the house. 20-7, just like that. The Lions back behind by 2 touchdowns. Gale and Ciso going to come in to do the kicking duties once again. And here comes Caleb Katz on late. He will be the holder. Katz getting the helmet strapped on. He is a little bit late coming onto the field. Now another late come on here, a blocker. And getting close here to the clock. They do get it off. Snap is good. Kick is up, and the kick is good as well. 4:55 to play in the second quarter. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley on top of Central Lyon George Little Rock by a score of 21-7. You're listening to Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Back at Hessler Field here in Hall, Lions trailing by 2 touchdowns with just under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley striking once again, this time a 60-yard pick 6 by Cade Fisher. Fisher able to take it to the house there. Had a missed opportunity on one side, got it back on the other side. And the Lions had gotten inside of Boyden-Hull Rock Valley territory once again, look to be moving the ball before the turnover deemed costly. Lions will have to pay attention here. Last time the Boyden-Hull Rock Valley Nighthawks kicked off, they kicked a squib kick off of the up-back, and the up-back was not ready, and the onside kick worked for the Nighthawks and gave them an extra opportunity. And looks like we are going to call for a timeout, maybe a water time here. It looks like by the officials, going to take a little extra time. That is what the call is. We'll take a break as well, and we'll come back in about 30 seconds at more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
Back at Hessla Field, ready to go here for the kickoff. We had a chain gang malfunction over there, and even the chain gang is not excluded from first game jitters. 21-7 the lead for the Nighthawks over the Lions here. 4:55 to play in the second quarter. Lions will get the ball back here with a chance to cut into that lead once again. And very important for them to try and get some points on the board before the half. Squib kick once again just over the top is caught by the up-back for the Lions. Now working across the right side of the field. Cuts it back up left side, off to the race as we go. Andrew Austin. And Austin out across the 40-yard line to the 43, where the Lions will start with some good starting field position. 4:45 to play. Lions very important to move the ball down the field and try and score. A one-touchdown deficit at the half looks 100 times better than a two-touchdown deficit. Lions still trying to find their moxie here. They just haven't quite looked like they are in sync on the offensive side of the ball yet. Not quite sure of their identity. Lutmer in at quarterback in that pistol formation. He'll hand off to Johnson. Johnson blown up in the backfield, nothing doing. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley all over the run game here tonight, and Johnson goes down back at the 40-yard line. And they'll give him the 41, so just a loss of 2. But it has been tough sledding for Isaiah Johnson here tonight. Second down and 12 now for Central Lyon George Little Rock. Clock on the move. 4:10 to play here in the second quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns. Twins left, single man to the right. Lutmer in that pistol formation. Calling it out. He'll fake the hand. Heavy pressure. Lutmer's on the run. Now he's eluded. He's going to take off. Down the field he goes. Has positive yards. Cuts it up to the 50. And he will be brought down right at the 50. Lutmer makes something out of nothing and ends up in a 9-yard gain. That could have been a 9-yard loss very easily. But Zach Lutmer doing his thing out there. Third down and short now. Ball right at the 50-yard line, right in front of us here. And we'll see if the Lions can convert on third down. Everybody in tight here for the Lions. Shotgun formation. Johnson stands to Lutmer's right. Lutmer back to pass, looking right side, out in the flat. He's got Johnson, but he's eaten up immediately. 1 yard on the reception. As soon as Johnson got it, he was knocked clean. Going to bring up fourth down and short, and it's decision time now for the Lions. Fourth down and short at the 50-yard line. Do they punt the ball away or do they go? It looks like they are going to choose to punt and play the field position. They do not want to give the ball back to Boyden-Hull Rock Valley with a short field and 3 minutes on the clock. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley coach Corey Brandt going to come on, call timeout. make sure his team is ready. So a timeout called. We'll take one as well. And we'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve healthcare that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back at Hessel Field, out of the timeout, 4th down and 2 for CLGLR right at the 49-yard line. Choosing to punt this ball away. Van Berkom stands back there to give it a boot. Better kick this time. High end over end kick will be fair caught, and it will bounce inside the goal line and finally grabbed down there by the 5 and inside the 5. Very wisely done there by Boyden-Hull Rock Valley as that ball was taking a Lion bounce. They were all over it. That was going to go down to the 1, but Jackson Hammond got a hand on it. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 5. 2:37 to play in the first half. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley 21-7 lead. If nothing else, they're going to try and milk the clock and take this one to the half with that 2-touchdown lead. Don't expect them to get too fancy inside the 5-yard line, but to Slaw out there at quarterback, he knows how to wing it. Shift in the backfield. Remedy goes out to the wide receiver spot, back to pass. Now rolling up, he's wrapped up in the backfield. He is brought down at the 2-yard line, looks like. Might have gotten out to the 3, falling forward, but the Lions get a sack. About 3 Lion jerseys all around that one, bring him down. And they will say he is down at the 1-yard line, so a 4-yard loss for Tanner Teslaw. That would be a big feather in the cap if the Lions can get a safety here with 2 minutes to go in the half. Get the ball back and get some points on the board. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley taking their time here. Looks like they're going to run the clock all the way down, then probably call timeout. And that is what they will do. Clock hits 1:50. Timeout is called by the Nighthawks. They will have 2nd down and 1 when we return to more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Back at Hessla Field here in Hall. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley a 21-7 lead here in the second quarter with 1:50 to play. Nighthawks are deep in their own territory, 2nd down and 14 at their own 1-yard line. Lions trying to get that safety and see if they can't get the ball back here and take a few shots after a free kick. Nighthawks had to call timeout after the sack in the backfield, bringing Teslaw back to the 1-yard line. Need to be very careful here on the play call. Lions are going to pin the ears back. You know they're going to bring some pressure. Teslaw in the backfield there, shotgun formation, fakes the hand, looking down the middle of the field. Now the sidelines, up and over, and the catch is made. Down the sidelines, up and over Putnam, caught at the 30-yard line. Van Kickerex makes the catch. And we'll see where he stepped out. Looks like they will say he stepped out at the 31, so a 30-yard catch Tanner to Slaw down the sidelines. And just like that, to take a shot left, rolling out right side. Looking down in the flat now, goes deep down the sidelines, looking for Van Kickerix again, and overshoots his intended receiver. A man down on the field, a Nighthawk player, as the officials blow their whistles. Reese Vanderzee on the coverage there of Van Kickerix, but Van Kickerix had gotten behind the defense, showing his speed. 1:26 to go here in the second quarter as the clock is stopped on the incompletion. And obviously for the injured Nighthawk on the field, looks to be a lineman as both teams go to the sidelines to get some water. And this could possibly be a cramping situation. Looks like they've got a hold of the heel and they're doing some stretching. And this is what we talked about. The officials have done a nice job here tonight of making sure that everybody has water and have taken some extended breaks out there. But these kids, as hard as they're working out there, there was a nice breeze when we started the game, but the flag on the pole is dead right now. The wind has just completely died here, and it has gotten hot and sticky. Looks like they're still stretching out. Not sure who the player is. Like I said, pretty sure it is a lineman, but cannot see a number as he is laying on the field. And like I said, they are working the heel and looking like they are stretching him out. And we'll see how long they work with him before they try to stand him up. As the trainers and the coaches are out there. As we said, 1:26 to go in the second quarter, 21-7. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley leading. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley jumped out to a 14-0 lead early in this one in the first quarter. And Caleb Katz had a 26-yard touchdown catch, and then Van Kickerix a sit to the house. It was 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. Lions rallied back and were able to get on the scoreboard in halfway through quarter number 2. A Cooper Spees touchdown catch in the back corner of the end zone made it 14-7. Lions looked like they had something going as they got inside of Boyden-Hull Rock Valley territory again, trying to tie it up. And on third down and short, Cade Fisher stepped in front of a Reese Vanderzee pass and took it 60 yards to the house. The pick six made it 21-7 here in the second quarter. Nighthawk player is up and making his way off the field. And looks like we got a number 74 out there, Luis Campos for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Campos, the right guard on this Nighthawk football team. Getting some assistance walking off, but cramping not so serious of an injury out there. So Campos, hopefully he'll get some water, get something in him, and he should maybe be able to return. Players return to the field with 1:26 to go here. Second down and 10 after the incompletion for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Tanner to Slaw in at the quarterback spot. Twin receivers to the right, single man to the left. Running back in the backfield there and blown up right away. Lions all over that one on the draw play. Lyle Moore getting in there and exploding on the backfield. Nothing doing for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, and the Lions, I think, will use their first timeout. And they will, as it sets up third down and 12. Third down and 12 will be the call for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley with 1:14 to go. Lions looking to get a stop, maybe get a chance at the ball back, and take a few shots of their own. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley has been exceptional so far offensively. They have tons of weapons. Be a force to be reckoned with, definitely deserving of their number 4 ranking here as we look at them in the first half. Multiple quarterbacks out there, good skill position players. Defensively, they look pretty tough as well. They run that crazy defense that Coach even talked about. They bring blitzes from all different directions and can confuse offenses. Very tough to read them. If you can read it right, you can be set up for a nice play. But in the same aspect, a lot of times you misread in high school football, and they can blow up and cause some chaos. Out of the timeout, 3rd down and 12 now with 1:14 on the clock. Ball on the 29-yard line. Teslaw in the shotgun formation. Twins right, single left, rolling out right side. Has some pressure, has to look here into the flat and wisely just throws it away. And the clock will stop with 1:08. And a flag will fly here in the backfield. Are they going to say intentional grounding, as there was no wide receiver anywhere near? But I do believe he was out of the tackle box. Maybe a hold against Lyle Moore. And if that's the case, the Lions may take this, as it would be 10 yards from the penalty. The penalty was back at the 22-yard line and would push them back to the 12. And it is going to be a block in the back. And the Lions will decline the penalty, and they will take the incomplete pass and get the ball back. So 1:08 on the board here, and the Lions looking to get out the punt return team, see if they can't get a good return, and take some shots here late in the half. Tanner Teslaw will come on to do the punting duties. He stands inside his own 20 at about the 16, maybe the 17-yard line. Teslaw will give it a boot, a high spiraling kick. Coming underneath it is Putnam. He cuts it up the field across the 40, and the ball came out, and I do believe Boyden-Hull Rock Valley has it, and they do. What a turn of events that is, as the Nighthawks pick up the fumble on the punt return. Remerdy jumping on the fumble. Sam Remerdy gets on it after Putnam puts it on the floor. And now Boyden-Hull Rock Valley is going to have a shot at at the end zone once again with a minute to go. 1st down 10 for the Nighthawks on the 41-yard line. Lions definitely going to have to be ready here now on the defensive side. As you know, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley is going to take a few shots at this one. Trying to get the play in here with 12 seconds on the play clock, and Teslaw will come out, the quarterback. Twin receivers left, Twins to the right. Teslaw calls it out, back to pass. Looking down the right side of the field in the flat, has his man at the 35, down to the 33. Brought down inbounds, so the clock is on the move. Second down now and about 4 after a 6-yard completion from Teslaw. Teslaw now up under center. Oh, no, it's Katz under center. He'll step back, takes a pass down the sideline, skips it to Teslaw. He throws it deep down the sidelines, and it is dropped at the 5-yard line. That was a tough look at a wide receiver pass, as Teslaw had it skipped to him. Luckily, he was able to pick that ball up, and it got a great bounce off the turf and zings it down the field, but incomplete, as he was looking for Bryson Van Grothes. Clock stops, though, on the incompletion. 3rd down and 3, 24 seconds to go, 21-7. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Teslaw in the shotgun formation, rolling out right side. Now comes back left and throws it to nobody. Lions were playing the man, not the ball. They could have had a shot at a pick of their own. Nonetheless, incomplete pass will set up 4th down. And do believe Boyden-Hull Rock Valley will go for it here on 4th and 3 with 20 seconds to play. Even if they don't get it, the Lions are deep in their own territory. A tough to pass once again here on 4th down. Deep down the sidelines, looking to the end zone, and overshoots everybody as he throws it away. Incomplete pass there will bring up A first down and 10 for the Lions with 14 seconds on the clock. We'll see what the Lions attempt to do here. If they just take a knee and take it into the house and try and regroup at the half as they trail right now by 2 touchdowns. Lions in the huddle here. Here comes Lutmer walking up. Lions just taking their time here. And you might see Lutmer take off and run with this one if he can break a big one. Other than that, yeah, it looks like they are just going to take a knee. Lions will take a knee and close out the first half. After one half of play, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley leads Central Lyon George Little Rock 21-7. We'll be back with our halftime report when we return to more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve healthcare that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
At your local pizza ranch.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Back at Hessla Field here in Hull, and the opening game of the season for 2021 for Central Lyon George Little Rock. And at the half, they trail Boyden-Hull Rock Valley by a score of 21-7. The Nighthawks started things off moving the ball down the field on their opening possession, but fumbled at the 5-yard line and could not convert. Lions came out and could not move the ball down the field, gave a short field to the Nighthawks, and they quickly turned that into points as they cashed in with a 26-yard touchdown catch from Tanner Teslaw to Caleb Katz, and the kick was good, making it 7-0 with 3:47 left to go in the first quarter. Quickly around the way, the Lions once again could not get things going on offense, had to boot the ball back. to the Nighthawks, and they were able to convert on a bubble screen to Van Kickerix on a 66-yard touchdown catch with 1:22 to go in the first quarter, making it 14-0 at the end of one quarter of play. Lions started to get back into the groove and started to move the ball then here in the second quarter as they were able to cash in and move the ball down the field. And with 7:53 to go in the second quarter, Cooper Spees made an 8-yard reception from Zach Lutmer, and the kick made it 14-7. Lions got a stop on the defensive side of the ball. Looked like they were going to move it once again. They got inside of Boyden-Hull Rock Valley territory and had an underneath pass picked off in return 60 yards by Cade Fisher with 4:55 to play in the half. The pick six made it 21-7, and that is where the half came to an end as neither team could get back on the board there late in the second half after a few attempts. Lions, like you said, trying to find their momentum, trying to find their identity on the offensive side of the ball, and trying to fit in a few of those new players and trying to feel each other out. And knew you might have a few of these stutter steps, but the Lions looking good at times, just need to put it all together as well. Lions right now 13 carries for 57 yards on the ground, and throwing the ball, the Lions have had two guys out there. Zach Lutmer has played the quarterback spot. He is 4 of 7 throwing the ball for 18 yards. Reese Vanderzee is 2 of for 40 yards and an interception. But altogether, 6 passing attempts for 12, so 50% passing with a touchdown and an interception for the Lions on the offensive side of the ball. For the defense for the Lions, they have been able to largely shut down the running attack for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley and holding them for 15 carries for just 40 yards. But it's been the passing attack of Tanner Teslaw and Caleb Katz that has really sprung things open and busted some things loose for the Nighthawks, as Teslaw, coming in as the starting quarterback, is 6 for 11 passing the ball, has 2 touchdowns, 157 yards, and an interception. Caleb Katz is 3 of 5 throwing the ball for 26 yards. 21-7 the lead for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley here at the half. Lions got to get some things going. They will receive the ball to get it back here in the second half. Hopefully they can march it down the field and cut into that lead. That'll be the all-important one, that first possession of the third quarter here on a hot and humid night on opening night here of the fall football season for Central Lyon George Little Rock. Glad to have you along here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. My name is Joel Viss. I am proud to be your announcer throughout the season. Hope you keep tuning in. Hope you get a chance to come out and catch a game live, but nonetheless, still glad to be able to provide this service to you from all of our fine sponsors. And those sponsors include Frontier Bank, DeNoble Austin and Company PC, Sanford Health, the Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera McKenna, or Avera Hospital in Rock Rapids, Avera Medical Center, and the Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company, our fine sponsors, bringing you Lion coverage here to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will be able to give you updates of when different events are happening around the Central Lyon School area, whether it be a football game, a volleyball game, a band concert, choir concert, or a musical, one or the other. We will let you know and keep you up to date on all the events happening around Central Lyon on this Central Lyon Broadcast Network. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to take a trip inside the Lions' den and get to know a little bit more about our Lion football seniors here on the Lion Broadcast Network.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented And it lives in all of these places because we believe in him and them.
This semester?
I got a pretty busy schedule. I got econ, I got American government, I got some AP calculus in there. I got a full load this year.
Those DACA classes will get you.
Yeah.
Now, Kale, you're a senior here at Central Line, and what do you play?
I play left tackle and right defensive end.
Tell me a little bit about our team this year.
We're gonna be pretty good this year. We're running a forefront. We're gonna be pretty good.
What other activities are you involved in here at school and in our community?
I'm involved in baseball, FFA, and other school sports.
What are some of the team goals for this season?
This season we're going to try to progress daily and win the district.
What are some of your individual goals for this football season?
This football season, I want to get better.
What advice do you have for the younger football players?
My advice to the younger football players is stick with it, try your hardest, get better every day, even if it's not that much, at least you're getting better.
So what are your plans for next year?
Plan to go to college to play football, probably D2. I plan to major in engineering.
Okay. What do you like best about being part of this team, or what is a favorite memory that you have?
I like best about this team is the team atmosphere. We really come together and we're pretty tight-knit.
What is a favorite memory that you have with this football team?
My favorite memory is making the Dome last year and getting to play 2 games at state.
Thanks, Kale, for joining us today. Now back to the booth for...
And more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
And we welcome you back here to Hessler Field, still at the half here of opening night for the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions as they trail to start the second half. So we're hoping for the Lions to make the appropriate adjustments, come out here and see if they can light a fire and get back into this ball game and hopefully take a win away and get out of Hall, Iowa tonight with win number 1. That is the goal here tonight. As the Lions worked their way through, they came into the season ranked number 1 in Class 2A, but they knew that their first 4 games were going to be brutal. They knew it was a tough schedule to go here, starting it off with Boyden-Hull Rock Valley on the road, number 4 in Class 3A. Then next week we'll be at home versus number 3 Sergeant Bluff Luton in that 3A class. That'll be next week at home. On week number 3, we will head to number 3 West Sioux in Class 1A down there in Haywarden. And then we will open up district play. We will go on the road to start off district play against number 4 West Lyon over there in Inwood, on the road at West Lyon to open up district play. Then we come back home on September 24th versus Cherokee, and another home game on October the 1st against Unity Christian. October the 8th, we head to Sheldon, and then we close out the season at home against Okoboji on October the 15th before hopefully heading into the playoffs and getting things started from there. So a schedule update there for you. You can always check that out by going to the Central Lyon High School website. They will have all the information you need on there as well. Once again, we thank you for tuning along. We hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that way we can give you all the updates that are needed on all the events coming at you, whether it be sporting events or a school board meeting, as we talked about. We also have choir concerts, and we'll have band concerts, all the good stuff for you, and do as much coverage as we can to make sure that you are well aware, and glad to have this service for you, brought to you by our fine sponsors. We do invite you to make sure you patronize the sponsors you see throughout the broadcast, and make sure you go in there, support these businesses. If nothing else, let them know that you appreciate their sponsorship, because without them, we would not be able to have this coverage. And a big thank you to the fine sponsors. A great crowd on hand here tonight for Bootley Fall and people lined up down the fence lines as well. It's great to see, a great atmosphere. Always a lot of fun when we get to play Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. We have some great history with the Nighthawks and some big-time games, some big-time playoff games against these guys, and nothing less here tonight.
With people that you trust, it's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve healthcare that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
And we welcome you back here to Hessler Field in Hall, ready for the second half of play. At the half, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley leading 21-7 over Central Lyon George Little Rock. Lions will receive the ball here to start the second half. Back to do the return duties is Taylor Putnam and Cooper Spees. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley trying to get set up here, waiting for the official to hand them the ball to put it on the floor. Gail Enciso is the kicker. As it is, there was a little breeze as we started the game, and it felt okay. But since then, as we move throughout here, the wind has absolutely died, and it is hot. It is sticky out here, and this is where you see the cramping situations come up into effect. So as they work the injured player on the field, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more Lion football here on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
Back at Hessler Field here, the injured Nighthawk coming off the field is Caleb Katz, the defensive back, and that is a big blow to Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. as Katz is a weapon not only defensively, but an extreme weapon on the offensive side. So definitely want to get some fluids in him and get him stretched out on the sidelines because he is a big part of this Nighthawk offense. 9:32 to play in the third quarter, 21-7. Lions turn it over on downs here, and Boyden-Hull Rock Valley will take over at their own 42-yard line. First down and 10. Single receivers to each side, two backs in the backfield. They'll hand off Van Grothies. He will be beat up in the backfield and finally brought down. Not for lack of effort there. He had lots of chances, but it was Lane Schmidt actually on the carry, and he will get a loss of a yard is all. But nowhere for him to run as the Lion defense was all over him. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, see if they can't flip the field back in their favor. Try and put some more distance between them and the Lions. The clock obviously in their favor as well. To Slaw, the quarterback. Four receivers wide to the right side. To Slaw back to pass. Pump fakes and throws as he goes down, deep down the field. And the ball hits the ground. Incomplete pass. Good defense there by the Lions. Got the hands up in front of the wide receiver. Able to knock it down was Graham Eben. And do believe now we have a Lion down, most likely with some cramping. Not sure which one of the Lions this was. Could be Zach Lutmer. It looked like a safety for the Lions. Not sure as we can't see exactly who is over there. But definitely a cramping situation once again here. And CLGLR trainers are out there working on the Lion player. We'll take a break as they stretch him out now, and we'll be back with more of the third quarter. Lions trail 21-7, 8:43 to go in the third quarter. You're watching Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account.
Well, back at play here, the injured Lion was Zach Lutmer with some cramping issue, able to get off the field. Third down and 11 for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Quads to the right, single man left. To Slaw back to pass. Looking right side. Grothies, the intended receiver, so the pass falls incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down and 11. And Boyden-Hull Rock Valley will be able to punt this one away, but more cramping going on here in this ball game. I think this is going to be a common theme throughout the rest of this ball game. Now a Boyden-Hull Rock Valley player down. And you can preach to the kids all you want about cramping, and you can tell them that they're hydrating all they want and drinking water, drinking Gatorades, whatever they got to do. But up until you get into play and game-like situations here where you're really working and you're really sweating and pumping those fluids out of your body, you just don't know until you get into this situation. And we're seeing players drop like flies with cramping here. This time, once again, it is the offensive lineman of Luis Campos. That is the second time he is cramped up here tonight. Gatorade, water, and pickle juice. That is the key, we need to tell you. And you got to drink it all day long and all week long. You can't just wait until Friday. So 4th down and 11 for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley as Teslaw will stand back at his own 30-yard line to give the ball a boot. Back to receive here, you have Putnam and Cooper Spees. Spees the up man in a stack formation. High spiraling kick by Teslaw. Beautiful kick. Fair catch called by Putnam as he catches it about the 17-yard line. Lions will take over 1st and 10 from there, and it's 21-7, still in favor of Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. 8:30 to play here in the third quarter. Lions will go on their second offensive possession here. We were able to move the ball last time down to the Nighthawk 30, but stalled out and turned it over on downs. We'll see if Zach Lutmer can come back out. He cannot. It'll be Reese Vanderzee back into at the quarterback spot as Lutmer went down with some cramping issues of his own over on the sidelines, getting stretched out. So Vanderzee in at the quarterback spot. Twin receivers left, single man to the right. Pistol formation. Graham Eben stands behind him. Fake the hand there, rolling out left side. Pass out in the flat behind the intended receiver, and that is Putnam. Ball falls incomplete as Vanderzee cannot connect on it. Clock will stop on the incompletion with 8:25 to go here in the third quarter. 2nd down and 10 now for the Lions as they look over to get the signals from the sidelines. Vanderzee, the sophomore quarterback, in. We saw him earlier in the first half, now in by necessity. Pistol formation once again, trying to go on the hard count. And Reese is now going to change it at the line. 5 seconds to go on the play. Up. They snap the ball. Quick pass out in the flat to Putnam. Putnam trying to escape the defenders there. Will gets upfield for some positive yardage. Not a lot, but out to about the 21 for a pickup of 4. 3rd down and 6 now for the Lions after the 4-yard completion. Lions looking to keep the chains moving here. Fresh set of downs and try and flip the field position back in their favor. Reese in that shotgun formation. Empty backfield. Twins left, Twins to the right. Vanderzee going to go on it. He's going to take off and run right up the field. Spins off a tackle. Vanderzee has the first down as he gets up to the 30-yard line. Looked like he was going to be about a yard or two short, but spun off the tackle. Has the first down yardage, 9-yard pickup for Vanderzee. And a first down, and we have another Nighthawk on the ground. More cramping here going on, and players are instantly stretching these guys out as soon as they see him go down. The trainers are going to get a workout as well here, running out onto the field and trying to take care of these guys. So another timeout, a chance for the Lions to regroup in the huddle, talk things over. Clock stops, 7:39 here to go in the third quarter. 1st down and 10 for the Lions on their own 30-yard line, trailing by 2 touchdowns. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley had 2 scores in the first quarter, then they swapped touchdowns in the second quarter, giving that 2-touchdown lead to the Nighthawks at the half. Both teams have had 1 possession here in the second half. The Lions on their second possession as we are stretching out a Nighthawk again. And taking their time out there, trying to make sure they get him stretched out so he can come back into play. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. and you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes.
Back at it here at Hessler Field. 1st and 10 Lions. They will keep with the quarterback up the middle. It's Vanderzee. He gets up for about a 3-yard gain before being knocked by Van Kickerix, knocking him to the ground. 2nd down and 7 will be coming here for the Lions. Cade Fisher was the injured Nighthawk. Vanderzee in the ball game as Zach Lutmer down with cramping issues. Twin receivers to the left. Single man is Cooper Spees to the right. Graham Eben in the backfield. Caden Van Berken, the up back, set off to the right. Reese taking his time to get the play call in. He's got to hurry. The play clock is low. Gets the play off. Looks left, now comes back right. Throws underneath and has the ball tipped. Trying to go for that swing pass to Eben. But the defensive end got up the field in a hurry, able to get a hand on the ball and knock it to the ground. Third down and 7 here for CLGLR. 6:48 to play in the third quarter. Lions trail 21-7. Reese Vanderzee alone in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers sent off to each side. Vanderzee calls it out. He fakes the pass. He's going to take off and run. Has blockers up in front. 1st down yardage and more down to the 45-yard line. 13-yard pickup for Reese Vanderzee. And Vanderzee keeps the chains moving and keeps the drive alive for CLGLR. Lions may look to try and up some tempo here, see if they can't catch Boyden-Hull Rock Valley off guard, but taking a lot of time getting the plays in. Substitutions as Eben comes back into the ball game here and comes into the backfield. Twin receivers to the right side, single man to the left is Austin. Eben now switches over to the right side. Lions got to hurry, barely get the play off before the clock. Heaves it up in the air, and it's a jump ball picked off by Boyden-Hull Rock Valley and intercepted back at the 31-yard line. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley thought maybe the man went down back at the 31, thought the knee slipped, but nonetheless, they said he didn't. He gets down the field after the interception. The pick was made by Chase Sassman. Vanderzee just threw a duck up there, had plenty of pressure in his face. And on the change of possession, the official's going to make sure that we get an extended water break here for both teams. So the Lions once again move the ball a little bit, but come up short, turning it back over to Boyden-Hull Rock Valley with just under 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 21-7, the Nighthawks still on top. Nighthawks got that early lead in the first quarter. It has been back and forth since then. Ball will be placed at the 42-yard line here of Boyden-Hull Rock Valley as they take over, 1st down and 10. Lions are hoping once again to come out and force a 3 and out, see if they can't get the ball back. They need as many opportunities as possible. And hopefully Zach Lutmer can come back into the game at some point. Shotgun formation to Slaw has Van Grothies to his right. Twin receivers off to each side. 1st down and 10 for the Nighthawks on their own 42-yard line. They'll hand off Van Grothies right up the middle. He's got room across the 45 to the 48-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. We'll set up 2nd down and 4. Second down and 4 now for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley as the ball is spotted just shy of that 48-yard line. Good shot of it there here right in front of us. Twins right, twins to the left, shotgun formation. Now man in motion is Remerdy. They'll hand off once again, goes to Van Grothies. He busts through some tackles, carries him down to the 40-yard line. Big run, 12-yard pickup. Bryson Van Grothies is asserting himself here on this drive. This is where in games like this, where guys who go both ways get tired here in these tough battles. Clock on the move at 5:10 to play here in the third quarter. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley looking to extend their lead. Empty backfield this time for Slaw, heavy to the left side. They'll switch around. Van Grothes will come back into the backfield. Slaw will call it out once again. They'll hand off. Van Grothes left side has room down inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. Pickup of another tough 4. Rex Van Wy coming up and making the tackle for the Lions. 2nd down and 6 coming. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley being very methodical here as they take their time moving the ball down the field. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley taking their time, getting the play calls in here as they step up. Empty backfield here for Slaw in the shotgun. Now to Growth, coming in into there will be Van Grothes, and the flags will fly. Timeout will be called before the delay of game can come in. So Boyden-Hull Rock Valley uses their first timeout of the second half. We'll take a quick timeout with them and be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve health care that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Back in Hull, 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 36-yard line. Van Grothes going to carry again. Wrapped up this time and brought down at the 35 for a gain of 1. Caden Van Berkham coming up and making the stop. Finally slowing down Van Grothes at least for one play. 3rd down and 5 now for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Clock dips below 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Nighthawks on top 21-7, opening game of the season. Shotgun formation, twin receivers to each side. Slaw calls it out. He'll drop back to pass. Quick pass left side, has his man Remerdy with the catch, but had the knee down inside the 30. 1st down and 10 regardless at the 27-yard line. 8-yard pickup on the pass completion. 1st down and 10, the chains move. That'll allow the Nighthawks to work a lot of clock off here in the third quarter. Lions need to get a stop. Definitely cannot allow a score here on this drive. Twins to the right, single man to the left. Man in the backfield there is Lane Schmidt. And they will hand off to Schmidt. He will power ahead there down to the 25-yard line for a pickup of a couple. 2nd down and 8 now for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Clock on the move. They're using a lot of time as we are now inside of 3 minutes in this third quarter. 2nd down and 8. Ball spotted on the 25-yard line. Heavy set. Everybody off to the right side to Slaw alone in the backfield. Now they work out. They will go into this Wildcat formation. You know the run is coming. So they're going to take off with it. Van Kickricks, left side, breaks through the first tackle, breaks through another. He's down the sidelines, breaks one more tackle, and he is in for the Nighthawk touchdown. Lane Van Kickricks, a 25-yard touchdown run over the left side, broke multiple tackles on his way. and it is a 27-7 lead for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, and looks like we might have another player down on the field. Another Nighthawk there in the end zone, might even be Van Kickerix. He broke multiple tackles on his way to the end zone. 2:28 to go here in the third quarter, and now a 3-touchdown lead for the Nighthawks. Lions are going to have to really put something together here to try and climb back into this one. Player down on the field here as they are stretching him out once again, as that has been a common theme here in the second half. The cramping has been a major issue here on the field. We will see as they do pick the player up, and maybe we'll get a look at the number, let you know exactly who it is. And it's not Van Kickerix, though, on that one. So that is a good sign for the Nighthawks. Actually, the injured player was Brock Fisher, the 6'1" junior. 2:28 to play here in the third quarter. Kicking team on the field. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, high snap this time. They get it down. The ball is up. And the kick is still good with 2:28 to play in the third quarter, 28-7. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley leads. You're listening to Lyon football on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust, it's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Back at A.R. Hessla Field in Hall, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, a 25-yard touchdown run from Van Kickerix, extending the Nighthawk lead to 28-7. Lions will come out to receive the kick here once again. Gale and Ciso will come on to do the kicking duties once again. Had Angel Rodriguez the last time, now Enciso back in to do the kicking honors. Back for the Lions to do the receiving is Cooper Spees and Taylor Putnam. They both stand. 28 to go in this third quarter. Lions need to start putting things together and start putting points on the board. It is going to take some work to try and get this one accomplished. Short kick there will be caught by Putnam at the 20. Now working left side. He's got a lot of room. Down the sidelines he goes, works up across the 40, and he is knocked out of bounds. And another flag will fly, as they are going to say that Putnam was out of bounds before he took the hit. And you're going to get a late hit out of bounds on the Nighthawks, so tack on 15 more to a nice return on Taylor Putnam. They will say he did go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line, so now they will march off the 15-yard penalty. Well, they're going to say he was just short of the 40. He was hit at the 40. So the ball is marked across the 50-yard line at the 47. So the Lions will start in plus territory. Lions have twin receivers to the left side, single man to the right side, back to pass. Looking over there is Lutmer. He's got Spees in the flat. Spees makes the catch, but he's tackled immediately at the 43-yard line, so a pickup of about 5. Good to see Zach Lutmer back into the ball game. Single receiver wide to the left side this time, and twins to the right. Pistol formation for Lutmer. Lutmer calls it out. He's going to hand off right side. Isaiah Johnson puts the head down, picks up a tough one down to the 42, but not much on the carry. Lions need to do more than that. They need to start putting some points on the board. 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. They trail by 3 touchdowns. 3rd down and 6 here, it looks like, for the Lions. Twin receivers wide to the left side, twins to the right. Up back is Van Berkom. Empty backfield with Lutmer. Lutmer calls it out. He's going to go on the quarterback keeper. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, falls forward to the 40, going to pick up 2, but it's going to be 4th down for the Lions. 4th down and about 4. Lions will most likely go for it here on 4th down. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, nearing the 4th quarter. They've got to do something. Lions look over to the sidelines. Now they have their play. Twin receivers to each side. Empty backfield once again. Man in motion is Van Beek. He'll go right to left. Rolling out left side. Looking in the flat over the top. And has his man, but in and out of the hands of Jay Schrick. Schrick was wide open. That play was open earlier, and Lions couldn't connect. This time, pass was thrown a little bit behind Schrick, but hit him in the hands. And it falls flat, and a turnover on downs gives it back to the Nighthawks. 32 seconds on the clock here for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley in the third quarter, leading 28-7. And once again, expect the slow, methodical offense to come into play here, and they will use every second off the clock. Tanner to Slaw in the shotgun formation. Lane Schmidt alongside of him to his right. Twin receivers to the left. They'll hand off. Schmidt up the middle, spins off the first tackle. Lions break a few more tackles and finally brought down from behind by Rex Van Wy. Van Wy gets him at the 45-yard line. So a pickup of 5 for Schmidt. Lions are struggling to tackle here and seeing a lot of hands on the hips. And wearing these guys out. Now starting to sub in a few more. Coming in there on the defensive end now for the Lions. I do believe that is Trevor Deeren. Or it's Wyatt Krall actually coming in. Isn't it? Nope, that is Trevor Deeren. Deeren in at that defensive end spot. 2nd down and 5. Hand up the middle again. Good stop and go there by the Nighthawks to avoid the tackles. And Schmidt once again up the field, has 7 yards and a 1st down. And Boyden-Hull Rock Valley just punishing the Lions defense right now. Clock stops momentarily while they set the ball. 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And that'll do it here for the Nighthawks. They are going to let it go. And we will head to the 4th quarter. After 3 quarters, Nighthawks lead the Lions 28-7. We'll be back with the final quarter when we return to Lion football here on the Lion Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Well, as we come back to Hessler Field, the start of the 4th quarter here tonight in the opening game of football here for the Lions. 28-7, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley with the lead. They've got 1st down and 10 at the Lion 48-yard line. Twins left, twins to the right, shotgun formation, 4 to Slaw. Now a man comes in motion. They hand off up the middle. Schmidt tarries over the left side, breaks a tackle and gets around. First down yardage and a little bit more. Down to the 36-yard line. 12-yard pickup. First down here. First down and 10 once again now for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Ball just shy of the 35-yard line at the 36. They'll stay in that shotgun formation. Twins to each side. Schmidt in the backfield standing alongside to Slaw. Remerdy comes in motion. They hand off once again. That's Van Grothies. Van Grothies carries over the left side down to the 30. 5-yard pickup that time, and a second down and 5 coming. Second down and 5 for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. They are once again using all of the play clock here as they just take their time and just keep cramming it right down the throat of the Lions. Now an empty backfield. And they will switch out of this. Van Grothies will come into the backfield now, stands alongside Teslaw. And you got to know, Van Grothies gets it straight up the middle, full head of steam, runs through a few Lion defenders, and finally brought down by Andrew Austin at the 16-yard line. But a 14-yard pickup for Bryson Van Grothies that time. First down and 10 once again. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley looking really good, trying to finish it off here tonight. (28-7) the lead for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. 10:15 to play in the ball game. Nighthawks have the ball on the 17-yard line of CLGLR. Man in motion here, Van Grothies once again, this time right side. He carries it down to the 10-yard line. Another tough 7-yard run. Graham Eben that time on the tackle here as Van Grothies looking to carry the way here for the Nighthawks, trying to punch one in. Second down and 4, ball on the 10-yard line. Shotgun formation once again. Van Grothies stands to the right side of Tesla. You got to expect he's getting the ball. Tesla just easily looking over the clock there and hands off. Van Grothies breaks it out left side, gets it down close to the 5-yard line. Should have enough for a first down, and he will. It'll be first down and goal at the 5. Nighthawks dip the clock now down to 9 minutes to go here in the final quarter. Number 4 team in Class 3A looking to make a statement here over Central Lyon George Little Rock. Shotgun formation here once again for Tesla as he works the clock all the way down. Hands off over the middle. Van Grothies carries it down and in for the Nighthawk touchdown. Bryson Van Grothies finishes it off here with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he extends the lead to 34-7 in favor of Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. .8:42 to go here in the fourth quarter. Nighthawks all over the Lions in the opening game here tonight. On to do the kicking duties once again is Gale and Ciso. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and that is good as well. 8:42 to play here in the fourth quarter. 35-7, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley leading Central Lyon George Little Rock. We'll be back with more Lion football here on the Lion Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Back here at Hessla Field, as you can see on the screen, trying to adjust the camera picture there, trying to get you a clear shot as we come out of the menu here. And you see the blurry photo behind the glass lens up there. Not exactly sure what's going on as I am below the camera. The camera is up on top, and so I don't exactly have a view of what is going on with the camera. But give it to the first game, and we'll call it what it is out here. 8:42 to play in this fourth quarter, 35-7. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley with the lead. Galen Ciso on to kick once again. Spees and Putnam back, standing at their own 10-yard line. Squib kick here for Enciso, and be picked up by Cooper Spees. Now he works right side, cuts it up, tries to get around the defender, steps through, but he's brought down. Good open field tackle there by the Nighthawks, not letting Cooper get away. Because if he gets his foot loose there, he's probably off to the races. But the Lions will take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line. 8.5 minutes to play. Lions right now, they're looking for some momentum. They got to work on some things here as they start looking ahead to the next game. They got some things to work on, and now's the time to start trying them out. Empty formation, shotgun for the Lions. Lutmer calls it out. He runs, going to run a little draw reverse underneath. Not much room on that. Out to the 27-yard line, so just a 2-yard pickup. Isaiah Johnson on the carry on that one. Isaiah Johnson has had some tough sledding here tonight. Every time he gets the ball, the Nighthawks have been all over him. Second down and 8 now for the Lions. Ball at their own 27-yard line. Shotgun formation. Twins to the right, single man to the left. Back to pass is Lutmer. Looks left side, has Spees at the 30. Spees puts a stiff arm out, dives forward to the 35. Oh, they'll say he's down at the 34, a yard shy of the first down. So a 7-yard pickup there from Lutmer to Spees. Third down and 1 now for the Lions. Ball just shy, well, it's right at the 34-yard line is where they spotted it. Not a very favorable spot, as it looked like Cooper was a lot closer to the 35. Nonetheless, it's third down and 1, shotgun formation for Lutmer. He'll send Johnson out in motion. Lutmer is going to take off and hit in the backfield. He'll go down for a loss of about 1 back at the 33-yard line, and it'll be fourth down and 2. Lion offensive line just letting everybody on through there. 3 Nighthawks just right in the face of Zach on that play. So the Lions will go back to punt here on fourth down. Caden Van Berkom stands at his own 20-yard line, ready to give the ball a boot. Van Berkom gets it cleanly, gets it away. High spiraling kick will be caught at the 32, bouncing off the tackle though and making his way up the field across the 30, still on his feet, and finally slides out of bounds there. What a great effort there on the return for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Returning it up the field that time was Jackson Roseboom. 6.5 minutes to go here in the ball game, 35-7. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley with the lead, and the officials are going to call a water timeout and give these guys a break. We'll take a timeout as well and return for more action here on Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
Back at Hessla Field here in Hull, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, a 35-7 lead over Central Lyon George Little Rock with 6:26 to play here in the ball game. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, number 4 in the Class 3A polls, and might get a boost coming off of this week. The way they look here tonight, looking very strong out there. The Lions want number 1 in the preseason polls, and they've got some work to do as they head into a game next week. Another tough opponent coming their way, as they will host Sergeant Bluff Luton next Friday night down at Dick Null Field. So we invite you to come on out. Great crowd here tonight. Hope to see everybody back again next Friday night at Dick Null Field. Lions come out here in the defensive set, bringing in a couple substitutions and a few substitutions on the Nighthawks side of the ball as well. Lions bring in Nathan Miss at a defensive back. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley now in at quarterback. They will hand off to Schmidt up the middle. He is hit in the backfield and brought down by Chase Thedens. Chase Thedens gets him for a 1-yard loss. Lions knock him down in the backfield. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley not even calling a play until there's 15 seconds on the clock. And now they come back out. Zach Struby, the quarterback for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. He'll take it on his own, sweep over the left side. Lions round him up, and he carries ahead back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a little more. Going to be 3rd down and 10 or so for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Nighthawks once again just taking all the clock off of here, as now they will make the play call with 14 seconds to go. 5 minutes on the game clock here as they lead 35-7. Struby back in at the quarterback spot. We'll call it out. He'll hand off to Schmidt up the middle. Schmidt wrapped up and dropped after a gain of 2 or 3. Out to the 45. That'll bring up 4th down and a punting situation for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Nighthawks content to just give the ball back to the Lions with this big lead, and just using the clock here and looking to move on to 1-0 on the season. Lions look like they will send Reese Vanderzee back with Taylor Putnam to do the receiving duties here, and a timeout will be called by Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. They got to try and get the right personnel in the game. We'll take a quick timeout as well and be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face, a long lost friend with a helpful hand, picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard, with people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Back at Hessla Field, 4:16 to play in the ball game. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley ready to punt the ball away to the Lions. Tanner to Slaw in to punt. for the Nighthawks. He stands back at his own 35-yard line. Reese Vanderzee and Putnam standing back at their own 16, ready to receive the punt. Slaw will get a clean snap and give the ball a boot. A high end-over-end kick. It is short. It'll bounce at the 25 and take a Lyon bounce back into the hands of Sam Remerdy, and it is down at the 26-yard line. First down and 10 now for CLGLR. We'll see if the subs start coming in for them. And it looks like a couple of those guys coming back onto the field. Some of the starters as well. Reese Vanderzee in at the quarterback spot. And he will run the show here for the Lions in the final 4 minutes. Lions break the huddle. Vanderzee will go back into the backfield. He'll send twin receivers to the right side, single man to his left. That is Cooper Spees back to pass. Quick pass in the flat. Spees has it at the 32, cuts it up the field to the 39. Or I shouldn't say at 39, the 34, I should say. 8-yard pitch and catch there from Vanderzee to Spees. Second down and 2 now for the Lions as they break the huddle once again. Andrew Austin up to the top side. Putnam and Spees here to the left side. Shotgun formation for Vanderzee. Back to pass once again. Looks left, comes back right. Has Austin out in the flat, makes the catch at the 40. And he is brought down at the 41, gain of 7. For Andrew Austin that time, nice catch. First down and 10 for the Lions here. Clock at 3:15 to go in the final stanza. Lions just trying to put something together here. Vanderzee in the shotgun formation. Now man comes in motion. Fake to Putnam. Up the middle they go to Johnson. Johnson breaks free this time. Has good yardage. Very close to a first down. And looks like they are going to give him 10 yards. And finally, Isaiah Johnson gets free on one. And his best run of the night is going to be a first down for the Lions. And looks like we are going to get a face mask as well. Personal foul against Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Pushes it now down inside the 35 to the 34. So the Lions get a fresh set of downs here as the clock dips to 2:45. Lions will go to 0-1 on the season and will have some regrouping to do before Sergeant Bluff Luton comes to town next Friday night at Dick Null Field. Vanderzee in the shotgun once again. Tough handle on the catch there. Just about corralled it, then dropped it, and wisely just falls on top of it back at the 41. So a 7-yard loss there for Reese, and we'll set up second down and 17. And looks like we have some cramping once again on a Nighthawk football player. And we'll try and get them up and off. It is Cade Fisher, and he is going to get up right away and hobble away. So the Lions will come out here with second down and 17, ball at the 41. 2:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. Vanderzee out here at the 45 in the shotgun formation. Everybody in tight. Vanderzee calls it out, man in motion. That's Putnam. He's got it left side. Putnam's got room, cuts it down inside the 35 to about the 36-yard line, maybe the 34. As he fell forward, he was tripped up and went sailing. And, man, they're going to give him a great fly down to the 32-yard line. Eight-yard pickup there for Putnam on the carry. We'll set up third down and 8. Reese once again in the shotgun here. Vanderzee's going to call it out. Everybody in tight. Man in motions, Putnam again. They'll hand it off right side. Same play, just the other direction. Putnam cuts it up the field. drives the head down, but is stood up as he gets to the 26, a 6-yard pickup for Putnam, but we'll bring up 4th down. 4th down and 3 for the Lions here. They will go for it with under a minute to play in the ball game. Could be the final play here if the Lions do not get a first down. Vanderzee, shotgun formation. Bad snap there, goes in the background. He just falls on it back at the 40-yard line. Lions will turn it over on downs. And that'll bring the defense back out here. And the Nighthawks, a couple kneel downs. And they should have it here tonight. 35-7, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley going to pick up the win over Central Lyon George Little Rock to open up the 2021 season. And the Nighthawks will send the offense out here. As we said, just a couple kneel downs with 43 seconds to go. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley improves to 1-0 on the season. Lions will fall to 0-1 to start the year. And the Lions and Coach Curtis Eben will have to regroup and get things back on track. A heavy week of work coming their way starting tomorrow. Nighthawks in here, victory formation as a late runner here as an offensive lineman comes in, trying to get some guys some plays. And the knee comes down for Struby. And they will not even start the clock. By the time they set the ball, that will do it. And that'll be the final play of tonight's game. Final score from A.R. Hessler Field, Boyden-Hull Rock Valley 35, Central Lyon George Little Rock 7. We'll be back with our post-game wrap-up when we return to Lyon football on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
It's here. And here. There too. This way and that. Across the street and around the world. It's healthcare reinvented, and it lives in all of these places because we believe it should. That her and him and them all deserve health care that lives where they do. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face, a long lost friend with a helpful hand, picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard, with people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Back at Hessla Field, final score here tonight. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley victorious over Central Lyon George Little 35-7 in the opening game of the 2021 season. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley 1-0 on the year, and Lions fall to 0-1. Central Lyon George Little with the loss here tonight will have to definitely get things back in order here in practice. They have got some things to work on, and definitely know that CLGLR will be ready to go here next Friday night. Coach Curtis Eben and his staff will go to work immediately watching the game film and checking some things out and trying to get ready and regroup with this football team. Lions struggled offensively here tonight. They struggled a little bit defensively as well. Nighthawks got off to the bat right off the start. They moved the ball down the field and fumbled inside the 10-yard line, and the Lions were able to stop that initial drive. Lions couldn't do much with it, had to give a short field back to Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, and they ended up turning that around with 3:47 to go in the first quarter. Caleb Katz, a 26-yard touchdown reception, made the score 7-0 early in the ball game. Lions came back, couldn't get the offense rolling once again, and struggled to move the ball, had to give it back. And quickly, the Nighthawks scored on a bubble screen with Van Kickerix, taking it 66 yards and moving his way on to onto the goal line and into the touchdown, making it 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. Moving on into the second quarter, CLGLR able to get some things working for them, as they were able to get Cooper Spees into the end zone at a 7:53 to go in the second quarter. Cooper Spees, an 8-yard touchdown reception from Zach Lutmer. The kick made it 14-7, and the Lions looked like they had something going, able to get a stop on defense, moved the ball once again inside of Nighthawk territory, but a 60-yard pick six from Cade Fisher turned the momentum around in the favor of the Nighthawks, and they took the lead 21-7 heading into the half. A 2-touchdown lead, and then out of the third quarter into the third quarter, Lions just could not quite get the things together. They couldn't get things clicking, and they'd move the ball at times. They moved it down to the 30 before actually turning it over on downs inside of Nighthawk territory. The Nighthawks turned around, marched it down the field, and on a third down and short, Van Kickerix bust off a 25-yard touchdown run, and 28-7, all but sealing the deal. And then in the fourth quarter, a methodical drive by the Nighthawks once again, just marched it right down at the Lions defense and just ran right at them with Van Grothies, and he finally finished it off with a 5-yard touchdown run, completing the score of 35-7. That'll do it for us here tonight at A.R. Hessla Field. We will move on to next Friday night over at Dick Null Field. The Lions will play host to another 3A foe. Sergeant Bluff Luton will be coming to Dick Null Field, and it'll be a good matchup there between Sergeant Bluff Luton and the Lions. Haven't seen them since we were actually common opponents, and we were actually in the same district back in the day. And a good showing here right now, as players and fans from both schools coming out and helping out, representing a family in need here at Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. And good to see this family coming out here, and the support being showed by all the people here still at A.R. Hessla Field. 35-7 the final score. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley over CLGLR. We'll see you back here next Friday night at 6:30 with the pregame show and 7 o'clock kickoff live from Dick Null Field. The Lions will play host to Sergeant Bluff Luton. That'll do it for our coverage here tonight. Thank you to our sponsors once again for all their abilities.